Okay, guys, so FC Barcelona come out victorious in a nervy 1-0 victory against Rayo Vallecano. And what do you make of this? Because if you look at the first half was full of events from the penalty to the one that Kubasi had a tussle with Patesis and the Rayo Vallecano goal that was called off for offside. Let's dive into it because if we begin with the first half honestly was a game full of series of events. It was not just a walk in the park because we have seen Rayo Vallecano this season perform very well in certain games, and they have been performing very well. They played very well in this game, and it came down to the 1-0 win because in the very first half there was this corner that was played and Inigo Martinez and Patesis had this tussle, although it was an off-the-ball incident, but then again, it was a deciding factor in this match because that was actually a penalty. It was a clear penalty. And it was given by the ref because that was a clear penalty. You do not just go at someone like that. It's not a contest. It's not a contest. You are clearly fouling him. You get. So that was what happened in the build up to the penalty, and the penalty was converted by Robert Lewandowski. That was his 20th goal in the league, and it was a match that the goals did not come flying in, and it was a very difficult one. But then if we move further, there was this controversial one as well that fans were saying that should have been a penalty on Kubasi against Barcelona actually. And what are your thoughts on that actually? What do you have to say about that? Anyways, moving on to the actual offside that fans are going crazy about. It is something that is I don't even understand, because if you actually watch football, you would see that the initial play was onside, before the pass to De Frutos. He was onside. The initial play was onside, but Nteka was the one that made that scattered that effort, scattered that opportunity, because he was offside initially and he obstructed an active player. As he was offside, he's an inactive player. But then, as he obstructed Inigo Martinez, who might at least make the Frutos uncomfortable, even though he might not be able to get the ball, which I doubt, he became an active player, and prior to that time he was offside. So he was the reason why the ref called that goal offside. Go again, check the clips. The clips are all over the internet. You can check it, and that is it. No goal given. If anyone tells you otherwise, absolute nonsense, absolute garbage. They are not saying the truth. They are just being biased because it is Barcelona. Anyways, moving on to the second half. The second half was I honestly was not comfortable with the second half because there were so many moments where we could have lost this game, and this is a game where we are supposed to decide our fate in the title race, which we eventually did. But then again, there was so much ifs and buts. Rayo Vallecano, they played like they were taking the game to us. They actually wanted to get the 3 points, and towards the ending of the match, like in the later hours of the game, there was this cross that almost got into the net, and I was my heart pumped. My heart almost exploded. I was like, oh Jesus, are we going to just waste 3 points like that? But then again, it did not happen, and then the game ended 1-0. The only goal scorer in this match was Robert Lewandowski, and Rafinha could have easily had a hat-trick in this game because in the first half alone, he kept missing chances. There were chances that he could have converted, but then again, he did not convert his chances, and he had no goal contribution to show for it in this game. But then I feel like there's more to come. So guys, what are your thoughts on this game? Another performance to highlight was Pedri's performance. Pedri and Balde, they were so good in this game. Chesney is a notable shout in this game as well. He made 3 important saves in this game, and he was the one that sort of kept us in this game, which is important saves. There was one in the first half where he made a double save, and that was very much important in this match, because if he did not involve himself in this, who knows what would have happened. But anyways, Pedri is, if at this point you cannot see for yourself that Pedri is up there with the elites this season, something is wrong with you. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on this game? Who are your standout performers? What do you think could have happened differently in this game? Please, guys, do let me know what your thoughts are, and let's talk. Cheers.